12 ugly habits in old age that make people uncomfortable, but no one tells you. Hey there, my wise friends. Welcome back to the channel, where we talk about living healthier, happier, and fuller lives as we embrace our golden years. I'm Dr. Sarah, your friendly guide, and today we're diving into a topic that's a little sensitive but so important. It's something I've seen in my years as a therapist, and I know it resonates with so many of you. 12 ugly habits in old age that can make people uncomfortable, but no one dares to tell you about. Now, don't worry. This isn't about pointing fingers or making anyone feel bad. Aging is a beautiful journey, but it comes with quirks we don't always notice in ourselves. Sometimes, those quirks can unintentionally push people away or create awkward moments. My goal today is to share these insights with kindness, like a heart-to-heart chat with a trusted friend, so we can all grow, connect better with our loved ones, and live with more joy. I've worked with countless folks in their 50s, 60s, and beyond, and I've seen how small changes in our habits can make a huge difference in how we feel and how others perceive us. So, grab a cup of coffee, get cozy, and let's talk about these 12 habits. By the end, you'll have some practical tips to shine even brighter in your relationships and communities. And stick around until the end for a special takeaway to keep you inspired. Let's get started. 1. Complaining too much. As we age, it's easy to fall in the trap of venting about aches, pains, or life's frustrations. Maybe the weather's too cold, the doctor's office was slow, or the grandkids are too noisy. But constant complaining can wear others down. I had a patient, Tom, a retired teacher in his late 60s. He'd start every conversation with a list of grievances, his back pain, the noisy neighbors, you name it. Over time, his friends stopped calling as often. They loved him, but the negativity was draining. Tip: try the 3-to-1 rule. For every complaint, share 3 positive things. A good meal, a funny moment, or something you're grateful for. It shifts the vibe and makes you a joy to be around. 2. Talking only about the past. Our memories are treasures, and sharing stories from back in the day is wonderful. But if every conversation circles back to the 1970s, it can make others, especially younger folks, feel disconnected. I remember counseling Mary, a vibrant 72-year-old. She'd talk endlessly about her old job, but rarely asked her kids about their lives. They started tuning out. Tip: balance nostalgia with curiosity. Ask your kids or grandkids about their day or their dreams. It builds bridges and keeps conversations fresh. 3. Being overly critical. Sometimes, as we age, we get set in our ways and start judging others' choices, how they dress, parent, or even cook. This can come off as harsh, even if we don't mean it. Think of George, a 65-year-old I worked with. He'd critique his daughter's parenting style at every family dinner, thinking he was helping. Instead, it created tension. Tip: practice the pause. Before offering unsolicited advice, ask yourself, is this kind? Is it necessary? If not, share a compliment instead. 4. Ignoring personal hygiene. This one's tough but real. As we age, our senses like smell or eyesight may dull, and we might not notice body odor, unkempt hair, or stained clothes. I saw this with a patient, Linda, who didn't realize her unchanged clothes were off-putting at her book club. Her friends didn't know how to tell her. Tip: set a simple routine, shower regularly, wear clean clothes, and maybe keep a small mirror handy to check your appearance. It boosts confidence and keeps connection strong. 5. Repeating stories. We've all been there, telling the same story about that epic fishing trip or family reunion. But repeating ourselves too often can make others zone out. My patient, Frank, a 70-year-old retiree, didn't realize he was retelling the same tales at every coffee meetup. His buddies started cutting visits short. Tip: keep a mental note or even jot down stories you've shared with certain people. And don't be afraid to laugh it off if you catch yourself repeating. It shows self-awareness. 6. Being too stubborn. Stubbornness can creep in as we age, especially when we feel we've earned the right to do things our way. But digging in your heels, like refusing help or insisting on outdated methods, can frustrate others. I worked with Susan, 68, who refused her son's offer to install a grab bar in her bathroom, even after a fall. It strained their relationship. Tip: Be open to compromise. Try saying, "Let me think about it," instead of an automatic no. It shows you're listening and builds trust. 7. Oversharing health details. Health challenges are part of aging, and it's okay to share with close friends or family. But going into graphic detail about medical procedures or symptoms can make others uncomfortable, especially in casual settings. I recall John, a 66-year-old who described his surgeries in detail at church potlucks. People started avoiding him. Tip: keep health talks brief and private. If you need to vent, lean on a trusted friend or journal it out to process your feelings. 8. Dismissing technology. It's tempting to wave off smartphones, social media, or apps as too complicated. But dismissing technology can alienate younger loved ones who connect through it. My patient, Diane, 71, refused to learn texting, insisting on phone calls. Her grandkids, busy with school, drifted away. Tip: start small. Learn a text or video call. Ask a grandchild to teach you. It's a great bonding moment, and you'll stay in the loop. 9. Hoarding or clutter. As we age, some of us hold on to items for sentimental reasons, leading to cluttered homes. This can make visitors uneasy or signal deeper emotional struggles. I worked with Margaret, 69, whose home was packed with old newspapers and trinkets. Her kids worried but didn't know how to approach it. Tip: tackle one area at a time, maybe a drawer or shelf. Donate items or pass them to family. A tidy space feels freeing and welcomes guests. 10. Interrupting or talking over others. At age, we sometimes get eager to share our wisdom, but interrupting can make others feel unheard. I saw this with Robert, a 67-year-old who'd cut off his friend's mid-sentence to share his advice. They started pulling back. Tip: practice active listening. Nod, make eye contact, and wait for a pause before chiming in. It shows respect and deepens conversations. 11. Being too frugal. Thriftiness is a virtue, but extreme penny pinching, like reusing paper towels or skipping small gestures like tipping, can make others uncomfortable. My patient, Ellen, 70, would haggle over every bill, even at family dinners. It embarrassed her kids. Tip: balance frugality with generosity. Small acts, like treating a friend to coffee or tipping fairly, build warmth and goodwill. 12. Neglecting gratitude. Finally, forgetting to say thank you or show appreciation can dim our connections. As we age, we might take help for granted, but others notice. I worked with Clara, 73, who rarely thanked her neighbor for mowing her lawn. The neighbor eventually stopped offering. Tip: make gratitude a habit. A simple "I appreciate you" or a handwritten note goes a long way in nurturing relationships. Wow, we covered a lot today, didn't we? These 12 habits aren't about shame. They're about awareness. Aging is a gift, and with a few tweaks, we can make our interactions more joyful and meaningful. Whether it's cutting back on complaints, embracing a little tech, or saying thank you more often, these small changes can transform how we connect with our families, friends, and communities. Here's my challenge for you this week. Pick one habit from this list and work on it. Maybe jot down 3 things you're grateful for each day, or ask your grandkid to show you how to send a text. Then come back and share in the comments how it went. I read every single one, and I'd love to hear your stories. If this video resonated with you, give a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next chat. We're all in this journey together, and I'm so grateful to have you here. Until next time, keep shining, keep growing, and keep living your best life. See you soon.